Facebook, through Instagram, TikTok. Like, I do have guys in my inbox. Like, don't get me wrong. Nowadays, that's how people are meeting. You know what I'm saying? They boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives. You meet somebody in person, you can see their body language and stuff like that. Versus when you meet somebody online, somebody hop in your inbox, you just talking. Y'all typing. You don't get to see their face. You don't get to see when you ask them a question how they looking, or you know what I'm saying. You don't get to see that. Who's to say where you gonna meet your person at? Who's to say where I'm gonna meet my husband at? Who's to say? I feel like everybody already got somebody. Niggas be bold these days. Niggas don't care. Niggas be posting their wife, their girlfriend all over their page and still be in your inbox trying to holler at you and to tell you, well, we on bad terms. We ain't doing too good. Welcome to Sip Happens Podcast, where we embrace life's unexpected twists and turns, one sip at a time. I'm T. Marie, your host, and thank you all for joining in on this video. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe now. Turn on that post notification bell so you know every time your girl uploads a new video. And thumbs this video up if you're liking the content and what I'm talking about. So, I was talking on the phone with a friend. He's a married man. And so sometimes I go to people that has had experience, or married couples, or people in serious relationships that's been in relationships for a long time. When I do seek advice, I try to seek my advice from people in that category versus single people. Um, I know sometimes that single people too have been in relationships and had experience, but to make something last, if I know people or have come in contact with people that has had long standing relationships, I tend to, want their point of view or opinion on some things or advice. So yeah, so sometimes when I run to social media and ask questions, it's just for the engagement, trying to get engagement so you can get a few dollars, off of, the monetary gains, basically. So, but we were talking on the phone, and of course I asked advice about men, his opinion, it was just things of that nature. So we were talking about me not going out a lot. Like, I'm 40, and back, it's a lot different day to me, because back when I was in my 20s, like I said probably before, we didn't really have the internet like that. We weren't online. We were meeting people out at the grocery stores. Um, if you were going to clubs back in the days, or through friends, family, probably going to church or something, like we were meeting people in that way. Or you might have, known people from school and you kindle something, or you know what I'm saying, you just kept in contact and that's how you meet people, right? So now it's so much different because you're meeting people online through Facebook, through Instagram, TikTok. Like, people are doing the internet dating. Like, you might meet your match online. So my question was, if I don't go outside that much, and when I say outside, I mean like I don't go to clubs, I don't go to bars, I don't go like to little lounges. I barely even go sit in a restaurant and eat. I will order food to go. So I'm not really outside like that. I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I go to the grocery store early in the morning. If I, like I said, if I do eat um outside of my house, I'm just going to pick it up. I might be going through a drive through or going right in to pick it up and coming right back out. So I don't go places to meet people, like where I can either meet somebody or somebody can see me and approach me. Like, of course, when I go to the gas station, you get them guys there, but I don't want no gas station dude. I don't want nobody from the gas, especially if you hanging outside of the gas station. I'm just here to pump my gas, sir, and go about my day. So it's been some years since I really been outside, as far as going to clubs and stuff, like going to hookah lounges and, you know what I'm saying, out to eat like that. Like now, if I go out, it's because I'm going on a date. And so I'm already with somebody. So you can't meet somebody if you're already with somebody, right? So I'm saying, like, how will I meet my person? Or how do you know? How can you meet somebody if you don't go nowhere? And where do you go to meet people? And he was like, he really can't tell me that because he don't be outside either because, he a married man. So he not really outside to tell me places to go. And I'm not actually looking per se, but when you're an adult, you need that other, you need, how can I say it? You need that time with other adults. And I mean other than like your siblings, your cousins, your parents, like you need adult time outside of your family basically. And when you're just consumed inside of your house and just around your children most of the time, then it becomes hard. And so like I was telling him, like, I do have guys in my inbox. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, even when I go outside for a little bit, you'll get a guy trying to holler at you. But I go off of appearance first. And if you don't appear to be up to par, then I'm not gonna even give you the time of day. Like, so there's something that I look at when I'm meeting somebody, or, what I'm saying, deciding if I want to get somebody my number, So he was saying that nowadays that's how people are meeting, what I'm saying, they boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives. And I'm like, he told me, in his opinion, I shouldn't go for people like that already know me, that I probably went to school with, and things of that nature. People that I'm already friends with, don't go for them. If somebody randomly comes in my inbox, and not to say just anybody, just because they in my inbox, I gotta talk to them. But if it's somebody I feel like, okay, we've been going back and forth, you know, through Messenger or whatever, then I feel comfortable enough to give my number. Then he said, just it don't hurt to give your number, and talk on the phone. You don't have to meet them at first. So I was like, yeah, I feel that, and it's just like, how do you know who's genuine? Because these men these days, they out for one thing. Me, I'm a woman that's built with, I got thick thighs, I got a butt, I got a nice size butt and hips and stuff. So it don't matter what I wear. If I wear sweatpants, I could wear jeans, leggings, a big t-shirt over it, you still gonna notice. I can't help it because it's still gonna poke out in the back, right? So even whether I do a side picture, whether I do a picture from the front, you already know what I'm working with. Basically, you just seen my videos or something, and so I be like, dang, who's really genuine? Like, who's really like wanting to date me to get to know me? And it's so hard, like, for me to trust, what I'm saying, especially meet somebody through a message versus me meeting somebody out in public. I can see their demeanor. If I can ask them a couple of questions off the bat. Because if I meet somebody and they trying to get my number, right then and there, I already got a few questions for you. Are you married? You got a baby mama? You got kids? Like, I'll go and ask certain questions right off the bat so I can know whether or not I want to give you my number, or, what I'm saying, if I feel like I'm going to waste my time. Because certain stuff, I don't, depends on your answer. It's a no. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, or if you got kids, like, when I ask you how many kids you got, my next question is, how old? Because if you got a little bit, baby, you tell me you got a 6-month-old baby, oh, baby, ain't nothing we can do. You might as well keep it pushing. Deuces. Because I don't want nobody with no little young kids, because it's a 80% chance that you still dealing with your baby mama. Or y'all gonna probably get back together. Y'all probably just going through a little storm right now. So I'm big on, it depends on how old your kids are. Um, that plays a part in me making a decision whether or not I want to give you my number, because I don't have time for the baby mama baby daddy drama. Period. So I don't know. I feel like I have I prefer to meet people in person, but I know by me not going out that much and letting somebody see me to meet me to approach me, that it's gonna be harder for me. And so I don't think meeting somebody online is a bad idea. I don't think meeting somebody online is a bad idea. Don't let me just act like it's the most horrible thing in the world, or it could be scary because, like I said, when you meet somebody in person, you can see their body language and stuff like that. Versus when you meet somebody online, somebody hop in your inbox, you just talking, y'all typing. You don't get to see their face. You don't get to see when you ask them a question how they looking, or you know what I'm saying. You don't get to see that. So really, you just taking a chance, like off. You just taking a chance, and it's up to you to decide. And I know that you can meet that person and you don't have to give them their number right off the bat. You don't have to give them your number right off the bat. You can just talk every day through Messenger, back and forth, back and forth. If you want to do maybe a video call sometimes, if y'all feel comfortable enough, to do a video call, then sometimes you do a video call and, talk, back and forth. But me, I prefer to meet you in person, but who's to say where you gonna meet your person at? Who's to say where I'm gonna meet my husband at? Who's to say? So all I can do is do the same thing as if I was meeting somebody in person, because you still don't know people's true intentions, regardless if you meet them in person or online. I get that. I get that you still have to talk to a person, get to know a person to, know if it's something you want to continue or it ain't for you. So I get that part. It's just that I don't know. Is I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to think, have I ever met somebody solely offline and started talking to them and we started talking on the phone? I think I have. And it went on probably for at least a year or two. We were in the inbox talking back and forth, and it eventually led to giving exchanging phone numbers, and then start talking on the phone. Then you could start FaceTiming, and then you could, go on a date, meet the person. And I would say all the time, it's when you first meet somebody, go on a date. Don't do a evening date. Do a lunch date or something. Something that's gonna be in the daytime where you're around people and it's not dark when you gotta leave and stuff like that. So I do get that. It's just that I'm used to, I guess, meeting people in person. Well, let me back that up. I take that back. The last person I had a child with, that's how I met him, through social media. That's a whole different story, mainly on my end. But that's a different story. But I guess it could end badly whether you meet them online or in person. Like I said, you got to get to know that person and decide whether or not you want to take a chance on, pursuing something or just continue and get to know a person. So, but I still feel like it's so much harder for me, in my opinion, from what I see, because, I feel like everybody already got somebody. I feel like if you ain't already got your person, like, it's going to be hard to, I would say, kind of to meet somebody that's single and just out here, on what you want. Because, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that I run into, like dudes that be in my inbox, I'm going to go do my research now. I'm gonna go look at your page. I'm gonna look at your profile picture. If I don't even like how your profile picture looking, I'm not going past your profile picture. If the profile picture ain't profiling, then I'm not giving you the time of day. But if I'm looking at the profile picture, I'm like, okay, look like a nice looking dude. Okay, let me go see. Then I'm gonna click on your profile. I'm gonna go to your page. I'm gonna do a little research, just to make sure you ain't got no girlfriends or wives or, what I'm saying? Something like that you posting on your page. Because Niggas be bold these days. Niggas don't care. Niggas be posting their wife, their girlfriend all over their page and still be in your inbox trying to holler at you and to tell you, well,
We on bad terms. We ain't doing too good. We really just live together.
like shit like that. Nigga, if you posting her on your page, y'all together. In my eyes, y'all together. I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all household, what you telling me, whatever. It could be a lie too. You just trying to tell me that because you think I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go and do a little research, on your page and stuff. See if you got some children. See if you know what I'm saying, how young the kids are before I make my decision. If I want to say, hey, back. If I want to say, uh, yeah, I'll talk to you, or just continue the conversation in the inbox. Cause I ain't got time to be wasting time. Like, you can get money back, you can replace materialistic things, but your time you can't ever, ever, ever get back. Your time is just gone. Once it's wasted, it's it. It's it. So that's what I go by when I do go by, who, if I want to talk to you or keep the conversation going in the inbox. Your profile picture got to be looking like something. But most of the time, the guys I see, it's like at first you might not even see nothing on their page. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me, but you might not even see nothing on their page to where you get any clues or whatever that if they really dating somebody else or something like that. And the minute you turn them down or, been ignored them for so long, then boom, all of a sudden you see somebody popping up on their page or they done went out on to the movies or out to eat or something and they on the page together. You be like, well, goddamn, you was just in my inbox a week ago. You already outside? Like, y'all been talking. Because I know that everybody don't always post they significant other on their page. They ain't gonna be, just posting it all over their page, because some people are private people. And then you got some people that just don't post because they want to make sure, they got that little door open, that door crack for, for other people to come inside their relationship. So it be kind of hard with that, but that's why I ask the hard questions at first. I'm not gonna wait until 3 months in. Then I start want to say, well, are you married? Are you single? Do you still mess with your ex? No. I'm asking the hard questions in the beginning so I can kind of narrow down whether or not, between you and maybe another guy in my inbox, I can narrow it down and say, look, I'm going to give him a chance. You can go about your business type thing. In my head, I'm going to say that. I ain't going to tell him. But, I just feel like I don't be knowing people's true intentions. Like, I don't be knowing if they want you for your body, if they actually want to get to know you. You just don't be knowing what type of timing people are on now because everybody's so caught up in social media and they expectations, what people gonna think of you on social media, your image, the fake image that you got on social media. You hard on social media, but you a sucker in real life. Like you a simp, as they say. But you play this role on social media, so it make it hard for people or, to want to get to know you if that's not really you. If you just putting on this show for social media and you trying to talk to me, I'm going by what you post. I'm going by what I see on your page because it's all I got to go off of is what you're posting. So that's on you if you choose to have this and that all up and down your page. This is what I got to judge you off of. And then we start to talk and you say, baby, this is not really me. I don't really act like that. It's going to be kind of hard for me to believe that's not the real you because that's all you talking about on your page, whether you talking about, sex with women all the time, glorifying cheating or, being in poly relationships and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to base it off that. Just like you based what you seen on my page off of something on my page made you want to approach me. And that's why I say, I don't know if it could be really genuine because like I said, lately I don't really post a lot of pictures. If I post a picture, it's on my story. You got 24 hours to see it. I don't really post on my page for it just to be up there. So I don't know. I just be thinking like, he probably just in my inbox because you know what I'm saying. Some men like women with big booties. Some men like women with thick thighs. Some like women, you know what I'm saying. So I just be wondering like, okay, because at the end of the day, we grown, and with that being said, some men still won't tell you off top, yeah, I want to lay up with you, or I really want to get to know you. Like the get to know you part, yeah, they'll go ahead and tell you that, of course, off top. Like I don't think they will hide that, but like men, no matter what age, they not gonna really just come out and say, "Look, I like you. I like what I see," and I'm just looking for somebody to be my sex partner. I'm just looking for somebody I can lay up with from time to time. Like we can kick it, we can go, on dates here and there. But really, all I'm looking for is somebody to assist me with get my rocks off. I feel like if people were that real and that transparent in the beginning, you could kind of narrow down a lot of breakups, cheating. You know what I'm saying? You could end a lot of that if people were to just be upfront and truthful in the beginning. Like, I know this gonna be very rare that a band gonna just come right out and say it. And you get them freaking motherfuckers in your inbox. They be coming in there talking about they want to eat you from your head to your toes. They want to do this. They want to do that. And I'm running the opposite way. I'm running. I'm running. Feet to the concrete. I'm gone. Because if you in my inbox telling me what you want to do to me, baby, you probably in 50 other women inbox telling them the same thing. You just trying to see who gonna go first. And I ain't going. So I just don't really know if it's genuine. Regardless, online or in person. I just don't know because a person can see you on in person and you walk past and men 9 times out of 10 I be doing my little studies and stuff and I can't stand it. But when you walk past a man, he done already slick made a little eye contact with you. So now y'all going in opposite directions and you walking past him and you already know, like on what's that movie? With the women in there, Angela Bassett, all the women. Dang it, I can't think of the name of the movie. When they were all going through relationship problems, Angela Bassett had set the car on fire, the house, whatever she was setting stuff on fire. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, when the lady who baked the food for the man and stuff, and she was walking away, the neighbor had moved in or whatever, and when she was walking away, she was like, "I hope he's not watching me. I hope he's not watching me." And she turned around and did another wave to say, "All right, fine. He's looking. He's looking." That's how I be feeling. And sometimes when a man he walking past me, he gonna take that look back. He could speak, go, and once he get past me, he gonna do that. He gonna do that little look around, trying to see what I got going on. That's what men do, y'all. Y'all try to check out the package. Y'all try to check out, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and stuff. So I just think that I don't know. It's like I'm dating, but it ain't nothing serious. Like we cool, we you know what I'm saying, we kick it here and there, but I want something more than just cool. And for me, I'm not gonna rush nobody. I'm not gonna force nobody to, what I'm saying, make a decision on if they want to be with me or if they want to go a step further, if they want to be exclusive. That's just not me. That's just not me. I'm that woman. I'm that girl, as they say. And that's how I feel about myself because I have high self esteem, no matter the shape, the size, whatever. I've always had high self esteem. I've always been a person that's gonna take pictures and all that type of stuff. So that's always been me. So I just can't I can't make, people feel how they feel. And it's just like me. If I'm dealing with somebody and I don't see myself going no further with them, I ain't gonna force myself, you know what I'm saying, to go further. But at the same time, I'm gonna let you know after so long, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna leave you in the dark, basically. But like I said, I kick it with somebody here and there. And we cool and stuff like on a friend level. That's what I feel like. It's on a friend level, you know what I'm saying? So as of now, I'm open to date whoever I want to, whenever I want to, or however many I want to, if I want to. So I'm looking for something more consistent. I'm gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I'm looking for a relationship because I just want things to happen naturally, of course. I don't want nothing to be forced. I don't want to force nothing on my end. I don't want the other person to force nothing on their end. If it happens, it happens. But at the same time, I do want something like this consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like where you don't have to guess or, you know, like the dating is more consistent, like the talking to each other, the staying in touch with each other. Like I want something more consistent where we talking to each other on the phone every day or just about every day. Cause what's a 5, 10, 15, 20 minute conversation out your day? If it's somebody, I feel like if it's somebody that you like and you feel like, okay, this person, we've been talking, we've been vibing, we have a good time when we're around each other when we talk. So I don't see, for me, I don't see an issue if I like somebody or you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling somebody and I want to hit them up and say, hey, what's going on? Just thought about you and hold a quick conversation. How your day been? What you got planned for today? Blah blah blah. Just a quick conversation. And so that's what I want when dating. I don't need nobody that, we don't have to have sex right off the bat, because these days, like I said, you don't know people's intentions. And me at 40, it was fun back in my 20s and 30s. But see, I'm 40 now and I got a lot of goals that I'm trying to knock out. Like, it's time for me to buckle down on what I want out of my life. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, what direction I'm about to go into, which, stuff is already falling in place. I got, some I got my little list and I'm checking it off. But, as far as dating, I don't really go nowhere. So I feel like, yeah, I need that companionship from a male, regardless if it ain't gotta be sex. It can just be conversations, more than texting. I'm gonna say that because I'm 40 years old, baby. I just don't want to text all day long. Like, what's wrong with us talking on the phone? And I feel like I know I could call people on my end, whatever. But if I don't get that vibe or you don't make me feel comfortable enough or like your aura, like, I don't know, you could just feel it sometimes, even through text messages. Like, if somebody wants to be bothered or if they are inviting, because I feel like sometimes people are not inviting. They don't have the personality or the, how can I say it? I don't know. They just don't make you feel inviting. Like you go over somebody's house and you know what I'm saying, they act like they got an attitude or they just not really being, talkative or, you're going to get the vibe like, dang, I must not be welcome here or something like. So I want to feel that comfortable. Well, I ain't got to wait on nobody to call me out the blue. I can call you out the blue. And when I feel like you're not comfortable enough with me, then I'm not going to call you. I'm going to, say reciprocate the same energy. However you reciprocate to me, I'm reciprocated back to you. And so I want to meet somebody like, cause I do want a lifetime partner. Marriage, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, marriage would be great. I'm not going to erase it out of my future. If it happens, it happens. But, as time go on, I say after a certain age, marriage is just I'm not gonna look forward to it no more. But we don't know what God has written, what my story is like. But you know, as far as dating, that's my biggest focus. It's being social because you gotta have a social life. You're gonna work all your life and then ain't gonna have no memories of just having fun and you know what I'm saying? Like it's a time for work, it's a time for play. To just have fun. It ain't gonna hurt none. You gotta reward yourself of your, you know, hard work and stuff like that. So I have learned that you can't be with nobody until you make yourself happy, until you're happy within yourself, until you fix whatever you got going on in yourself. True enough, I understand that. I get that. You need to be able to be happy by yourself, being single. You need to be able to be healthy before you get in a relationship. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? Especially mentally you need to be. And sometimes physically because it just depends on the other person, or how your self esteem level is. If you have high self esteem, if you have low self esteem, if you have insecurities, like it's a lot of stuff I feel like anybody should work on before getting into a relationship. Because if you have insecurities within yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever, then it's gonna make for a bad relationship. Getting in a relationship with somebody is gonna not be so good because you got all these triggers and insecurities. So I do feel like to a certain extent you need to work on self before getting in a relationship, of course. Because if you're not happy with yourself, how you gonna get in a relationship with somebody and be happy and make them happy? So, for the past few years, though, even though I met people and stuff, I still been working on myself and things that I feel like were reasons why I may have dated multiple men at one time because I might have been looking for love or didn't feel satisfied as far as needing a man in this department. You know how like some men or some women be like, you get a man to take you out, you get a man to pay your bills, you get a man for sex, you get a man for just, you know what I'm saying, having fun with, like that type of thing. So that's kind of what I used to be on. And when you have time to think and you're trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with me, why my attitude like this, or why one day on this and on next day on that, like, so that's something that I have been working on within myself. And I feel like I know that I am in a place in my life where mentally I'm ready, what I'm saying, to give dating a try and be serious about it. Like, because in the past, I've dated, but I really ain't been serious. The last person that I was dating, like, it really wasn't serious on my end. Like, got a baby out of it and everything. I know it's like crazy. You'd be like, dang, you weren't serious and you got a baby about a person? Like, it wasn't, it was meant to be fun. You get what I'm saying? So, and things happen. But even within that, it's just like, what do you really want? And why? You know what I'm saying? So I've had some years, I had a few years, 2, 3, 4 years to just think about like what I want out of life, what I want in a relationship, what I want in a man. You know what I'm saying? What I want in my space. And I just feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to date and I'm ready to be serious. I'm 40 and I'm gonna keep saying it. I know some people say that ain't old. No, it's not old, but come on. We almost at the halfway line, right? I'm almost at the halfway line. So it's either be upfront, be intentional, and be genuine about how you feel. Be real. Like, be truthful about what you want. And that's just me. And I feel like, whether meeting somebody offline or meeting somebody in person, like, we still got to ask some questions. We still got to get to know a person. for who they are. And, so really in the end, it don't matter whether you meet them online or whatever. But, you just have to be careful all around the board regardless. So it's just that, I don't know. I wish I could really meet the person that's going to be my person out in public versus online. But I guess if I were to meet somebody online and we got to know each other and stuff, and then I feel comfortable give my number, we exchange numbers, and then it go from there. Okay, cool. Because I'm going to do my research. But I don't know. I just feel like both can be a booger bear. Online, in person. I know I got a cousin says she be on the dating apps, and obviously it ain't just really working because she's still looking for her Mr. Right or whatever, or not looking, but she's she ain't in a relationship either. So I feel like, yes, I want to date to have fun. Yes, I want to date to, what I'm saying, get to know a person or whatever. But I don't want to be dating for fun and then categorize it. Okay, we're going to do fun. Okay, now we're going to go to this level. Okay, now we're going to go to this level. I want to date, have fun while getting to know you. I want to do it all at the same time. I don't want to put chapters and stuff on how I date or what chapter we finna be on now. Like, let's just have fun while we're getting to know each other. Like, and be consistent. That's my biggest thing. Being honest and being consistent with dating. So that's what I feel like. So overall and all, there's really no big difference in meeting somebody offline versus meeting somebody in a grocery store. At the end of the day, we gotta connect. We gotta see if we like each other. We gotta vibe. We gotta get to know each other. And so I will say, since I don't go out, I don't mind meeting somebody online. Somebody jump in my inbox. And like I said, men always gonna jump in your inbox regardless. You might post a picture or, post a video and boom, there it is. Swoop, there it is. Nigga in your inbox. And I just don't, it's just all about how you feel, what you know what I'm saying, if you feel like, hey, he seemed like a cool dude, let me talk to him, because it's been several times guys be in my inbox and find out they got girlfriends and shit, or just had a baby, got a brand new little baby, or a baby on the way. Ain't nothing I can do with you, sir. Nothing at all that I want to do with you either. Leave me alone. Stay away. I don't want no dealings. And another thing I wanted to bring up before I get out of this video is, and I know I'm being real, being transparent with my people. Like, how do you, when y'all are meeting somebody, if y'all meet somebody online, what is the one thing that's a hell no for you? When you meet somebody online and then you go check out their picture or profile, their page or whatever, what is a hell no for you? When you know what I'm saying? What's a hell no? And what's something they say or do that makes you say, okay, cool, I could give my number. We can talk. We can talk outside of social media or whatever. We can talk outside the inbox. What makes you want to, give them your number? Because I sometimes too feel like, I don't know. How do you feel about men coming in your inbox? Do you think they coming in your inbox because they trying to hide something? Like, they might got a woman, in a relationship, and they don't want to say nothing on your picture because they know other people might see it and know that they in a relationship, got a wife or a girlfriend, and they don't want them to run back and tell they significant other. So do you think that by them going directly to your inbox and won't say, I could post a picture. I'm gonna use me for instance, since we're talking about me. I could post a picture and Then you'll get a man coming in. I get a man coming in my inbox saying, "You beautiful, hey sexy, you looking good." Why you couldn't say that on my under my picture? Why you had to run to my inbox and say that? And so the my friend guy that I be talking to, he was like, sometimes people just are private people and don't want other people in their business. But I don't look at it that way. I feel like you trying to hide something. Like you don't want your wife, you don't want your wife or girlfriend, family or friends to see that you under my picture telling me I'm sexy and shit. You trying to keep it on the low. And so he was like, some people are just private and just don't want to everybody in their business, basically. But if it's social media and that's what social media is for, it gives you the option to like my picture, love my picture, laugh at my picture, whatever. And it also gives you the option to comment under my picture. So why not leave the comment there if it's innocent? I feel like if it's innocent, you being genuine, you just giving me a compliment because you thought I look good. Nothing wrong with that. But when you skip over, click, saying typing under my picture and go straight to my inbox, I feel like you did that because you hide something. You got something you want to hide. And I want to know what you're trying to hide, baby. Do you got a woman? Do you got a wife? Like, what's going on? What's really tea? And I be wanting to know. And I just feel like, you're being sneaky. And I know, and he was like, that ain't always the case. You might do get some weird people or creeps that do that, that's hiding something. He said, but that ain't always the case. And so with my mind, I'm an overthinker. I'm a Capricorn. I'm an overthinker. I know everybody don't believe in the zodiacs and blah 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 this and that. But I'm an overthinker. And sometimes my mind will wander and go to like different places like, what if he, and then that make me not want to take a chance with you, like meeting you online. That's what makes me hesitate when I'm meeting somebody online, because if you come in my inbox past my picture, it's automatically a red flag for me. And I don't know, y'all tell me if I'm crazy or if I'm overthinking it. Like, is it a red flag that they don't want to say nothing under your post where everybody can see and they go right to your inbox? Do you think they hide some, or they just private people and they don't want everybody in their business? Y'all let me know down in the comments. That's all I got for this video. I just wanted to come to y'all kind of quick, not real quick, but and have a little girl talk, a little chit chat, being more transparent with you, with everybody. Try to get to know me a little better because, like I said, I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to build like a little family where we can talk and, what I'm saying? Y'all can get to know me because I'm cool people. I'm cool people. And like I said, I'm here to have fun. Everything is not going to be based on relationships, what I talk about, but my podcast is, I say 85 to 90% dealing with the topics are going to be about relationships. We're going to have some other little fun stuff. We're going to make it fun. I'm coming up with little segments in between, talking about different stuff and having little segments to kind of, make the mood lighter or whatever. Because sometimes I know when talking about relationships, it can get deep and it can be triggering depending on what we're talking about. And so I just want to let y'all know that, like I said, I just wanted to come to y'all and give y'all a video because I know I said Sundays at 12 p.m. But I just been kind of like, I ain't really got no excuse. But some days if my hair not done and I don't feel like getting up doing none of my hair, because I'm a woman that don't like to do makeup and stuff. I ain't big on that. I do my makeup and stuff, but I just don't be wanting to all the time. And then, depending on the weather, it make me lazy. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the weather, if it's gloomy outside or if it's raining, like I be lazy. And I know I could put so much more content out. I could post more than once a week. I'm about to get more serious with this, y'all, because like I said, even though I do this podcast, it's like therapy for me. But I do want it to grow and I want it to go somewhere and I want to build. I want to get monetized. I want to start making some money on. I want people to, be looking forward to my videos and stuff like this. So I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep doing my research, trying to get better, trying to see what I need to do, what I need to not do, what y'all like, what y'all don't like, and that's what my comment section is for. Tell me what you want to hear me talk about. Tell me what you got going on in your situation. You need some answers. I might can give you some. You got some questions. I got some answers. Cause I'm 40, ain't that old, but I've been through some things, and so this channel is for everybody in relationships, single. So we gonna talk about it all. So just bear with me and stick with me, and I'm gonna keep growing. I'm gonna keep getting better, and I come a long way. If you go back to some previous videos, yeah, I've come a long way. And yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Turn on that post notification bell so every time your girl uploads. So when I'm all over the place, if I don't post Sunday and I end up posting on a Wednesday, if your notifications on, you still gonna know when that video drop. So make sure you turn on that bell and give this video a thumbs up as you would do any of my other videos, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when y'all like my video, it helps get me to a broader audience. It helps YouTube to push me out more and, for more people to see me that's not subscribed. And y'all, I got so many people. I got over half of the people that do watch me. They aren't subscribed. Y'all not subscribed. So y'all be watching me and y'all don't ever subscribe. Tell me one thing that I do that you say, I don't quite want to subscribe yet, or no. Give me one thing in the comment section. Let me know what's stopping you from subscribing to my channel, because it's free. It's free. We all like free. So all you gotta do is hit that button, and yeah. So we're gonna get better and better and more conversations, better conversations. The more I do this, because when I stop doing it for a while, I get a little nervous and I get like uptight and stuff like that when I haven't did it in a while. So I got to get back into the groove of it and do it more. And I got some more guests coming on. I got some people I know that have agreed to come and do some episodes with me, so I can have some girl talks. And I got some guys that can come on and give their perspectives on different stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna get out this video for real this time, y'all. And like I said, subscribe, share, like, leave a comment, and let me know how your experience is going with dating. Do you date online? Do you date in person? Would you rather date somebody or meet somebody in person versus online? Tell me what you feel about anything I talked about in this video. And until next time, live, love, laugh.